You can feel how hot it is in here. Feel this platform.
I can definitely, oh my Lord, guys. It is kicking in here.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Monster, come here, buddy. Come on.
Oh
Hands
my
out.
God, monster.
Come on, buddy.
Dude.
So we're gonna go, let's go upstairs.
All right, so now we're gonna go to level 2, which, real quick, so Ari,
Yeah.
explain the design with this again, because since
cool.
we're walking upstairs, this leads up to where? Like,
So this leads to the canopy level.
okay.
So we wanted to do something fun where it was not just beneficial for the animals, but we wanted to kind of transport you into the upper level of the forest.
Wow.
And that way you could see what the behavior was going on up on the upper second level. So with the Fly River tank, the way we designed this was we have a huge circular bowl essentially here with a ramp that leads up to the back. So the animals, the turtles, when I say animals, can actually go out and nest on a 30-foot long run.
And we're gonna go up that run.
That's
right
where we're
now.
going right now.
All right, let's go upstairs,
Come on.
guys.
This is that gigantic, it's bigger than 30 feet. I'd say it's probably like 100 feet. So in this, the turtles can come up from this platform down here and you can see it. This is a really innovative thing that Wessel and I were talking about to come up with.
Very neat.
And we have some giant butterfly agamas that are in here as well that kind of run this whole corridor up and down. And on the outsides of this giant enclosure, we have various iguana species and anole species too.
Wow.
Anoles
So the Fly River
equestris.
turtles lay their eggs up here?
So that's the plan. So the plan is the Fly Rivers will come out, or the female will come out, she'll pick a certain area that she likes, and she'll deposit her eggs.
She has all this to choose from?
She has all of this to choose from,
Dude,
and it goes
what?
underneath. So we have a spot that's blacked out, so it can be nice and dark.
And this is how it is in the wild.
Yes.
As far as they go this far away from
They
the water.
can go even further.
Whoa.
So this spot here, we have access to open up if we want. Behind you is the top level of the lace monitor enclosure.
Oh wow, look at this.
And she's right there.
So we were just at level 1. And now look, now we can clearly see the female from up here.
Hey, what's up, guys? I didn't even see you guys. What's up, man? This is the top level of our crocodile monitor, the Varana salvadori.
Wow, okay, here we go, yeah.
So we're in the process still of, one of the hardest things we've been able to do, or we're working with, is trying to get live plant growth in here. Because we also have Hydrosaurus species, which are the sailfin lizards that are herbivores, so they eat a lot of the vegetation we put in. So we're gonna be fitting this up here with lots of plants, so we should be in the next year or so having a lot of plant growth up on the top.
So that's the next phase.
That's the next phase for this,
This
yes.
will be much more vegetated.
It's gonna be super lush, but you can see the size of these giant trees, and there's one of our big male hydrosaurs.
Wow, look at that.
And they do not have problems with the Croc monitors.
They just, they go their way, that's it, huh?
We're running 60 feet by 30 feet by 14 or 15, so everybody can go wherever they want to go.
Like somebody go the other way.
Yeah, exactly.
Just like in real life, right?
Yeah, exactly, in real life. Yeah, I'll go to a different building. So there's the female. There's the female.
Wow, dude, look how beautiful she is. Dude,
I'm gonna call
look
over
how
Monster.
yellow she is.
Yes. So
Okay,
now she's not.
remember that monster? Let's drop that monster clip right now.
Oh yeah.
Remember that was nuts.
That was pretty good. That was pretty good. You can feel how hot it is in here. Feel this platform.
I can definitely, oh my Lord, guys. It is kicking in here.
Yeah.
Oh my Lord.
Monster, come here, bud. Come on.
Oh
Hands
my
out.
God, monster.
Come on, buddy.
Dude.
So all the animals here, especially the big monitors and some of the crocodilians, I target train them. It's a lot safer to interact with them that way, both not just for myself, but for them as well. But it also stimulates them well too, because we want to have a lot of, mental stimulation for these guys. We don't want just animals sitting around getting fat.
These things are smart too, man.
Very smart. I was having a conversation with Brooke a little bit ago about how I prefer Croc monitors over Komodo dragons.
Yeah, I mean, you think because how rare and how difficult it is to have a Komodo.
Yeah.
But you're right. I don't know. I mean,
Yeah.
this is pinnacle right here.
This is a dinosaur.
Like if we were to talk about like, I don't know. Just this is such an impressive animal. If we talk about like it being a boreal as well, like you know.
And he's probably close to 10 pounds, I'd say.
How often do you find these in the tree versus on the ground?
Well, so they split up their behavior a lot of the times. A lot of it has to do with the part of the time of the day, also the season. So the female, she'll be up more in hotter areas that are getting more access to sun. And I mean, you can see we're running external heaters in here.
Yeah.
It's already 100 degrees in Texas. So we're cranking out heat for these guys. That's a big misconception
it's
with
hot where
keepers.
they're at, dude. Yeah,
it's right, and it's a big misconception and understanding with a lot of the veranded keepers. A lot of these people don't know you've got to provide super hot basking spots for these animals to digest, do everything they need. They have to be able to choose where they want to go.
And also to cool off if they want, right? They can't just be stuck in heat.
Yeah, so you can see him just kind of hanging. He is probably, I'd say, I don't know, how big would you say he is, MJ? He's a beast.
7 feet at least, bro.
Yeah, oh, there's a good yawn. There you go.
Oh my Lord, look at that.
Yeah, so he's fathered 2 offspring already, and he's got another clutch that's incubating right now.
Are those babies here?
I've got one of the babies here, and then I've got the eggs that I'm happy to show you as well.
Check those babies.
And like I said earlier, we have, this is the other side of the building is all 2 stories, so we're on the upper levels of the bottom exhibits, the South American one, the Tsingy one, the Cuban iguana one, so that way we're giving animals access to different temperature gradients, behavior, arboreal nesting versus terrestrial nesting, things all like that is all important for all these animals to have.
From the floor up, how tall is this again, Ari? How many feet?
God, we're probably up at least 100 feet.
That is crazy.
Up arboreal 2-story tree monitor enclosures.
So, how are the tree monitors doing?
Good. So we've got
blues or greens or yellows.
We have yellows in here, so this is the Risingeri.
Yeah.
We also have the blue. We have a single male blue. But speaking of blue, look, these are gorgeous. These are Anola small wood-eye. They're also Caribbean Anola. It's a big Caribbean Anola. And we have these in here with the Cuban iguanas. Here's our blue right here. This is Macraei. And like I said, these are 2 stories, so each one has its own full-size tree. The Risingeri have 2 trees, and that way we can give, normal behavior, what they would be doing in the wild. Going up at the top, going down lower to look for food.
And even with an enclosure this big, they utilize every inch. Huh?
Every inch. Yeah. This animal knows every little inch and hole of this enclosure.
Right.
Yep.
And this is probably by far one of the biggest enclosures you'll see a tree monitor in, and it's still not big enough.
Correct.
Right.
Yeah.
It's crazy how much they
just because this animal is maybe 1.5 feet long doesn't mean it deserves anything less.
Yeah. And this is crazy, guys. Look at that, all the way down to the floor.
And then this is the top tree level of the caiman lizards. And you can see the big female there, and then you can see Patrick's red-headed boy over here.
So with these, because these are semi-aquatic, right?
Correct, yeah. So, I don't know, it's give or take. Some people lean towards more fully aquatic, and I go more semi because obviously they're out a lot of the times, but they spend a lot of the time in the water searching for food. They're specialized feeders, so in the wild they feed heavily off of mollusks and crustaceans. So one of their favorite diets is snails. So they have these incredible jowls and specialized teeth that help them crush the shells of the snails.
Right. Yeah, because I've seen people feed them like whole peeled, non-peeled shrimp and stuff like that.
I mean all that stuff. And we'll do you can do a big pan down here. So this whole back wing is all desert enclosures. So we've got various coach whips, Gila monsters, we've got Womas from Australia in here. We've got another West Texas or United States exhibit here with rattlesnakes, racers.
Oh, that's neat. So rattlesnakes and racers are in here?
Yep. And these are coach whip right there. These guys would be found naturally in the same habitat. And this enclosure here is like 10 feet, a 10-foot long enclosure at least.
And that's really your point with how you're keeping these is like, this is what is naturally how they are living, and you could pull it off if you have all the parameters right, everything correct.
Exactly. I mean, it's not to say you can't keep an animal like this in a smaller sized enclosure, but we want to provide the largest enclosure that we can properly provide here because we want to be able to stimulate natural behavior. So we have Dumerals boas, we have a trio of Dumerals that are in here, American stuff. So we have Pituophis, so we have the bull snakes that are in here as well. We did a big bull snake enclosure, and you can see they're already we're providing all the substrate and everything for them. They're digging holes for themselves to go down in and make burrows.
Yeah, so in case you guys ever want to know what a snake cave looks like.
Yeah,
there you go.
there's your snake cave.
A real one right there. Because that wasn't there when you guys designed
Correct.
this. They made that themselves.
Yes, yes.
That's so neat.
We
You got
provide
one
it,
right
they
there.
do it. This
so
is
neat.
our Australian owl pythons.
All right, you got
Which
all
are
of that.
wonderful.
Wow, neat.
Yes.
I also heard that they come from like a really dry, like desert-y, like rocky.
Yeah,
but
a lot of
also
these
near
guys-
water too, or something like that.
Yeah,
right?
so we try to keep it sparse. That's why they're up here, because you can obviously feel the temperature.
Oh, for sure.
Yeah, and then the skylights up on the top too.
Yeah.
So we're given all that. So this is the top of the oh yeah, here they are. Here you go, Mike Stefani, Uncle Mike. Here's your Moitons.
There's the Moitons.
So this is our pair.
Wow, look at that. Oh.
And they are all the way up at the, you can look down at the bottom, all the way up at the top.
So
up here
produced by Uncle
basking.
Mike. This one's produced by Uncle
Yeah,
Mike.
these are babies from Mike.
That's so cool.
Yeah, that we've been raising up. Females on the right, males on the left.
And here's the male. You got a name for these two or no?
Not yet. You know, I'm thinking about opening up a thing where people can vote on names.
What
on
what
some-
about maybe drop a comment on this video and then you'll skim through them?
I think it'd be great.
All right, cool.
Oh, that's a deal.
All right,
Cool.
Dude, awesome.
All right, let's go downstairs. My favorite building. So this is the upper level, obviously, wheelchair accessible, or if you just want to start up on the top, it's up to you. And one of the other things too is we're trying to do a lot of native planting because we want to bring in a lot of our native wildlife, incorporating like butterflies and hummingbirds and all of our native insects, because we have an incredible diversity of natural fauna here as well as flora. So we want to bring all that stuff in. As you're walking, you'll probably see like whiptail lizards from out here that are breeding, running around and stuff. And we have native patch-nosed snakes and racers and other colubrids that we find on the property all the time.
Right.
We're gonna go back down this way and then go around.
It just
this
keeps
way.
going, guys. It just keeps going.
That's what I say every morning when I'm spraying. It just keeps going.
Just doesn't stop.
Doesn't stop. Obviously, we have Bushmasters here too. I forgot to leave these guys out.
Yeah, you can't.
One of our big
Whoa, look at
Bushmasters.
that, bro.
Beautiful snake. Absolutely
Now we
beautiful.
talk about we're talking about like the Croc moniker being pinnacle. I mean, we're talking about venomous.
Yeah. This is an iconic
dude,
animal.
hello,
Yeah.
like-
yeah. Very much so.
Oh, look at that.
And we're fortunate enough too, like this is one of few people. Quetzal specializes in Bushmasters. He's done a lot of work with these animals as well as reproduction with them. So
In the wild, right? Like
yeah, yep, and at his old facility too. So we're bringing it back here
Dude, look
because they're
at
just
that.
incredible.
And these aren't the easiest things to find in the wild, from what I heard.
No,
also.
they're very secretive. They have a lot of fossorial behavior, which means they go underground in certain times of the year.
And their camouflage is ridiculous.
And we've got our West African gaboon viper in here, which is
No way.
my fave. She's right. Look at that camo.
Head, bro. Ready to go.
Ready to go.
Waiting for anything to cross by, bro. Look at that thing,
Yeah.
man.
It's a gorgeous, gorgeous snake.
Look at the head on that thing, bro. One of my favorite, but most intimidating venomous.
Another iconic animal.
Dude, what the? It's like if a great white shark could kill
Oh,
you.
dude, yeah, big time. So this is my favorite building. This is the Temperate buildings where we house a lot of animals
it's
that
cooler,
come.
thank
God. Temperate animals,
Sweating
animals that are
balls.
coming from cooler environments. These are some of our favorite snakes we have here. These are the Madagascan ground boas. We have a huge pair Quetzal's been working
wow,
with
look
to
at
try to
them.
get some reproduction out of these guys, which will be really exciting. Because you don't really see these a lot in captivity like they used to be. And it's really sad because they're an absolutely stunning animal.
Now, why do you think we don't see them as much?
I don't know, they're kind of one of those things that I just think are going to get lost in the trade or herpetoculture, unfortunately, and that happens.
Right.
This is a smaller European exhibit. We have a Pontonal South American behind you with cribos in it, right over here.
Oh, my buddy loves Cribos.
Yeah.
This is for my buddy Big E.
So these are the yellows.
And so
We have a big pair of these guys.
Where are the yellows from?
These are the, this would be like a Pontonal South American kind of exhibit.
Oh yeah, that's my buddy. My buddy loves this stuff right here.
Yeah, so we'll be incorporating a couple more things in this. We're still kind of playing around. Obviously can't do lizards in here because they'll eat them.
How arboreal are the
Oh yeah, they'll
Cribos?
go right up to the top.
So very arboreal.
Yeah, they will. If they're I've found that practically any snake, if you give the opportunity, will climb.
So if you were to deck out, like obviously, again, not everyone could do an enclosure like this, but if you were to say you want to work with adult Crebos, what would you recommend that enclosure size be? Like
the biggest you can get. I mean, if you really want to see some cool,
and everything,
yeah, you want to see some really cool behavior,
you'll see
offer something that's like a 6 foot tall enclosure and put some branching and things like that, and I guarantee you they will be up in there.
They're athletic snakes. Like they're constantly moving.
Yeah, they're constantly searching for food. This is our female Parsons chameleon right here.
Oh, look at that.
Yeah, and then we've got some Madagascan lizard species in here as well. There's a Zonosaurus right in there with her. I don't know what the common name of those guys is, I can remember. And then some collared, Madagascan collared lizards also.
Really cool.
The Gastrophilus are not out. These are your others one right there. These are getting common now on the pet trade. For a while they weren't, and these were actually a really, really rare species. And then some of them came into capable hands. It's a great example. And they started just blowing up. And now, I mean, you see them at PetSmart, which is not fair, but whatever. It is what it is. But these guys are fantastic. And I've got babies on the nursery right now from hatching eggs that we left in the exhibit with the mother.
Wow.
This is our Florida mangrove right now.
I love this. This is so cool.
This is a fun one. I've got diamondback terrapins, Haitian curly tails, anoles. I've got hermit crabs in here, native fishes. This is just a really fun exhibit. Box turtle. Check a box turtle's checking us out right over there.
He's like, leave a tip.
Yeah, leave a tip. Don't forget to tip your waitress.
Yeah. What a guy.
Yes. Oh, our black-tailed rattlesnakes are out over here too. This is our Huachuca Mountain exhibit. So we've got blacktails that are in here. One of my favorites. Yes. No camping.
So these are in Mexico?
No, these are Arizona.
Oh, Arizona, got it. Oh, wow.
And once again, we've given them a huge amount of space, and they will. I'm trying to see if the other one's up. They will climb up into the branches, and they just sit up in the branches all the time.
I'm assuming these lights are on timers.
Yes.
So do you have some of these turning off sooner than others? Like, are they all on like their own demographic lighting system?
Yeah. So we try to sync everything for the season here in Texas. Okay. It took a while, or it didn't take a while, I should say, but it took some time for everything to get adjusted to the new environment. We brought things in to get kind of dialed in, so to speak. So things are on different timers, but everything now is pretty much set on for, like, I believe it's 10 and 10 or 12 and 12. I have to double check through the year. But these are some of our Crotalus basiliscus. This is the, what's the common name? Oh, look, he's got some breeding behavior going on right there. These are a huge rattlesnake. The Mexican West Coast rattlesnakes, yeah.
A little courting going on, huh?
Yeah, get it. And we produce these every year. We actually produced a 2-headed one the first season. And then one of them that looked like Krang from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, unfortunately.
We're literally experiencing the male putting on the moves on the floor, or just asking if she's interested.
Yeah.
Like, are you in the mood yet?
Well, the camera is out.
That is so neat. A bite for something like this would be
bad.
Like,
it's bad. They're really hot. They're a very toxic snake.
Wow.
Yeah. I mean, the nice thing now with current medication and your medical knowledge and things like that is you have a better chance, but that's a very serious envenomation. This is our small dwarf or African enclosure. We've got an Osteolaemus, which is a dwarf crocodile.
Look at that, dude! Wow.
We have 3 of them, another pair on the other side, and then this is the single female we have.
Wasn't Ryu working with these as well?
Yep. Mm-hmm. Yeah, Ryu loves the crocodilians, which they're awesome. They're dinosaurs. And
I will introduce you guys to Ryu. She's badass.
These are some of our cane brakes over here. These guys are beautiful. These are an iconic species, North American iconics.
Oh, look at these.
Gorgeous animals, one of my favorites.
Look at this. When you don't keep venomous, you kind of forget like how gorgeous the native species we have here.
We were just, dude, we were talking last night, actually, Ryan and I, about what a cool variety of North American animals we have. And we're so like, you know, I mean, I'm not, you know, it's like I love Indonesia and stuff like that, but it's like we don't appreciate what we have.
It's here.
It's here.
But it's also like, dude, I've never seen something like this.
Oh God, these are gorgeous.
This is crazy, bro.
Oh, you probably won't ever see one of these. This is we're super fortunate we have a sun gazer.
Oh, I remember you had these last time I came here.
Yep, and there she goes. Hold on. So we have a sun gazer in here. These are from Africa.
Explain the rarity or like why is this a big deal? I mean, obviously this looks very prehistoric.
Yes. So these guys are a type of lizard. They come from Africa. They inhabit really hot kind of grassland areas. They're almost like a prairie dog if you were to compare it. Wow. They all live in these burrows and they have a big communal group. Early on in the 70s and early 80s, I would say, if I'm not right, these brought in a lot, but they just don't export them anymore.
Wow.
And it's just a project that not many people are still working with. So this species here will be an animal that will probably not be around in the hobby in the next few years.
Literally prehistoric.
Yes.
Wow.
Yes.
And how many do you have in here?
We just have one female.
Wow.
Yeah, so she is an ambassador for the species.
That is so cool.
And she comes out every once in a while for if we do like a thing with kids.
So it's pretty huge that we got to see her right now.
Yeah, she's fantastic.
That's awesome.
And it's quite a privilege. These are also becoming one of my favorites. These are cantills.
Oh, dude, these are
the
so
Mexican
awesome,
cantills.
bro.
And one cool thing about them is they coddle lure, so they'll wag their tail.
Bring that prey in.
Yeah, bring it in.
And a bite from this, not good?
Not good, but not terrible. I mean, anything is not good. I like to keep my fingers and such.
Right. But I know people always wonder, like, what's the chances of death, you know, from something like that?
Well, you could go down the street and get stung by a bee and die on the street. So my recommendation is just don't touch it.
Or use a hook.
Yes, or use a hook, yeah. These are, obviously, they're not out right now, but this is our Mangsheng enclosure.
Wow, I love this enclosure.
Yeah,
man.
so I've got timed humidifier that comes on.
So they're hiding right now?
Yeah, so I built them like a fossorial nest. It's in the back, and that's where they're at. We actually got eggs last year. Earlier this year.
Yeah. Were they not fertile?
No, we went to go with maternal with her, and they turned out not to be fertile. So this next season that we go for,
you got it this year, man.
Oh yeah, it's in the bag.
Yeah, good for you, man. It's so epic.
This is going to be a big one.
Send me pictures of the. You have stuff.
Oh, I've got. Yeah, I'll send you.
I'll put it in the why
Sweet.
You brought.
What else we got in here? This is obviously, where's she at? She's under there.
Cream of the crop right here.
Yeah, this is my. So these we have obviously. I've got a bolan's enclosure in here.
Because how would this be what it is without a bolan?
Right?
Like, let's be real.
Yeah, come on. Who do you think you're talking to, right?
We need the landmark.
Yeah, right? Yeah, so she's a... Come on, sweetie. She's up underneath here right now. Let's see if I can get her to come out. She might. Come on out. Check out what's going on. Oh, she's getting ready to go into a shed, but she's going to check us out so you can get in there and see her. So I've got all these different kind of nooks and crannies for them to go in, and they also have underground terrestrial or underground fossorial nest boxes too, to mimic the natural behavior.
Wow. All right, I won't bother you, Mama. Sorry. Dude, look at this, man.
Yeah. So in the morning, this cage is all fogged up, and it's got running water and everything, and live plants, and natural UV, and all that.
So for a long time keeper like yourself, the most ultimate question I'm sure you've gotten, if you could keep one species,
bolans
only, that's it.
Yeah, there it is. Sorry. Yeah.
This is what Ari's known for.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
And I gotta say, man, the fact that you've done so much research in the wild, do you feel like that connects to the passion that you have with the enclosures?
100%.
And why you are the way you are?
100%. When I'm out in the field doing surveys and stuff like that, I'll be looking at little subtle things like the substrate or the vegetation or even the rocks, and I'll try to come back and I incorporate that into the enclosures that I'm doing here. Not just with the bolans, but like if Ryu and I are traveling or if Quetzal's traveling, we're noticing little subtle things that we can, like I said, incorporate just to make their habitat more effective for success, visually as well as biologically for them.
All right, Ari, so if somebody really wants to make it out here, what's the best way to go about it? What are your recommendations?
One of the nice things is our location. We are located an hour outside of Austin. an hour outside roughly of San Antonio. We are right next to the Austin airport too, within an hour, and the San Antonio airport tours. So if you're out of the state or out of the country, you can fly directly into the Austin or San Antonio airport. Drive out here, there's plenty of places to come stay. We're still pretty rural, but that's the nice thing about it. We're open every day from Tuesday to Sunday, 10 to 5. We're on Facebook, we're on Instagram. We've got our web pages up. You type in Reptilandia, you'll find us. Just come on out. It's all air conditioned inside. There's great restaurants in the area, great stuff for kids to do. The kids can come here. We take out animals. We do certain, birthday parties and such. So we'll make a day of it, make a weekend of it, make a week out of it. Thank you, MorphMarket, for having MJ out. It's always a pleasure. Love you, man.